wrestling on the map right now. Bigger than it's ever been. And what he's going to do now with the NWO, all that power he's got now, knowing they can't get rid of him, he's going to be a monster.
And it almost seemed as if Bischoff was even more cocky and more arrogant than he's ever been, if that's remotely possible. He must have something up his sleeve.
Oh, you're right about that. And he's going to get worse.
Well, obviously what we have seen, when Dr. Harvey Schiller suspended Eric Bischoff back at the beginning of March, and then we found out that Eric had hired this team of lawyers, what he was doing, gentlemen, was preventing from being ousted altogether, from being fired, from losing his livelihood, and getting his contract terminated.
Covering your property.
Yes, that did not happen. So he felt good about himself, and as a result made a real spectacle of himself out here earlier. My question is, what is now going to be in store for WCW as we head now towards Slamboree? You know, and I said it earlier, as we await Rey Mysterio Jr., former Cruiserweight champ, looking to get the ball back. Should be a great matchup here live on Nitro. We have coming up a six-man tag at Slamboree, and Mike, it really is tradition, respect for the sport, against three men who have no regard, no respect for anything at all, Hall, Nash, and Syxx.
Well, I think the tradition aspect was driven home just minutes earlier when J.J. Dillon came out before this crowd, of course one of the founding members of the Four Horsemen, and upcoming at Slamboree. It's going to be a simple case of tradition against gang mentality.
That's right.
With the NWO in that six-man tag main event facing Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, and Kevin Green.
And don't forget about this. This is the first time Ric Flair's been back in action for almost a year, 7-8 months or so. And everybody's really waiting to see him. As many people that want Hogan out of this sport, there's many, many millions more that want Ric Flair back.
And remember, it was the NWO and the Outsiders that injured Ric Flair and put him on the shelf many months ago. He gets an opportunity for revenge upcoming at Slamboree.
And with Roddy Piper, you know how Flair acts when he's around the skirt.
And with Kevin Green and Charlotte.
Oh. Wow, what an event we are leading to. Sunday, the 18th of May. The event exclusively on pay-per-view from the Independence Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was taking a breath, okay? I can take a breath now and then. You don't have to finish every word. Rey Mysterio trying to get a quick start here, and I tell you, he really has his back against the wall. You know, as we said, NWO exercising their right to defend their titles on any WCW program, or if you'll recall, fans, they can go after any WCW title on any WCW program as well.
You know what's going to happen if they could capture all the titles? Would Bischoff be in the driver's seat?
Well, don't forget, even if they capture the titles, they're still WCW titles. There's a drop toe hold by Mysterio.
Now, I've always been impressed with Syxx. Like him or not, the man has tremendous ability in that ring. Tremendous ability.
Well, you could say that up and down the NWO roster, guys. Look at Hall and Nash. Look at Hulk Hogan. Like him or not, and I know if you're Sting, that is your one focus. That is the man he is pointing to.
Whoa!
Oh, that is not backing down from the NWO.
He may only have 6 teeth left after that shot.
But what is good, the NWO force has to be the athletes they have on their roster. Some of the greatest in the world. And scissor takeover.
Talking about that gang mentality, look who's at ringside. Look who's in the corner of Syxx, none other than Kevin Nash.
Oh! He can fly!
They put him up in the air and then forced him down. That's a show of respect from his
Syxx Pac!
From his man at ringside, one half of the world tag team champs. Where's the other half, guys? Is that one of the greatest mysteries of the NWO?
Scott Hall still missing in action.
Wow, for a long time.
Probably be easy to find Hoffa. Stay on him, Syxx Pac!
Well, Mysterio in the challenging role tonight here at Nitro. He certainly carved his niche in World Championship Wrestling with that World's Cruiserweight title reign. And it's so important tonight, this opportunity to regain that gold. It means so much to him personally, and it's meant so much to his career.
Yeah, no question. You know, you've seen Syxx, and he's riding Rey Mysterio Jr. here. Kevin Nash at ringside. Remember, Scott Hall is the third man of the six-man tag in the main event at Slamboree. He's signed to be in that match. And how do we know he's going to be there? We haven't seen this man in weeks, but we know that Scott Hall is a part of that main event. And we know the Outsiders are the World Tag Team Champs.
And we also know that Scott Hall is also a member of the NWO.
Yes, we do, Bray. We've been talking about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't trust where he's at. Where has he been?
You can't.
They'll lie to you about everything.
Yeah, and do we believe Patrick. And
I don't know anymore who to believe.
Let me say this. Throughout his years as mentor of the Horsemen, James J. Dillon